Your bag doesn't need 3 chargers, and your water bottle shouldn't smell like yesterday by noon. So today, I'm showing you the best tech on Amazon under $100 that actually earns its place. From the Ugreen Nexo with a built-in retractable cable to the Lark PureVis 2 that filters and self-cleans. Number 10. Rocketbook Core at around $35. Most men don't need another notebook that gets filled halfway, thrown in a drawer, and then rediscovered 6 months later under old cables and receipts. What you actually need is a way to think on paper without creating more clutter in your life. That's where the Rocketbook Core earns its place. You write in it with the included Friction Pen, scan the page with the app, send it straight to Google Drive or Dropbox, and then wipe the page clean with a damp cloth and use it again. It solves 2 problems at once. First, you still get the focus of handwriting, which is huge when you're mapping out a project, planning a trip, or writing down training ideas without notifications blowing up your brain. Second, you don't end up with stacks of paper turning your desk into a low-grade stress trigger. If you're a man in your 30s or 40s, chances are your life runs on a mix of work tasks, home stuff, health goals, travel notes, and random ideas that show up at bad times. This gives those thoughts one place to land. Small footprint, easy cloud backup, no wasted paper, no chaos. It's not flashy, but it quietly makes your life more organized, and that matters more than most men realize. Number 9. Loop earplugs at around $35. This is one of those products that sounds boring until you actually need it, and then suddenly it becomes one of the smartest things you own. Loop earplugs are for men who still want to enjoy life without wrecking their ears doing it. Concerts, flights, busy cafes, loud gyms, city travel, weddings, sporting events, even just trying to sleep when the world refuses to calm down, this is where they make sense. The smart part is that they reduce noise without making everything sound dead or weird. So you're not wearing those cheap foam plugs that make conversation feel like you're underwater. You're still present, just not getting blasted by unnecessary volume. There's also a health angle here that a lot of guys ignore until it's too late. Better hearing protection now means fewer problems later. Less ringing, less fatigue, less mental irritation from loud environments that drain you faster than you think. They're tiny, comfortable, easy to carry, and come with different tips so you can actually get a proper fit. That matters because if something's annoying to wear, you're not going to use it. For a man who travels, trains, works around noise, or just wants better control over his environment, this is a low-cost quality of life upgrade that punches way above its price. Number 8. Fantic B10 Pro Air Duster at around $50. There are 2 kinds of desks. The ones that look clean in photos, and the ones you actually work at every day. If yours is the second kind, you already know how fast dust builds up around keyboards, monitors, camera gear, speakers, charging pads, and all the weird little corners you never bother cleaning properly. That's why an electric air duster like the Fantic B10 Pro is such a great pickup. It replaces canned air, which means you stop buying disposable stuff over and over just to blast crumbs out of your keyboard like a frustrated raccoon. This thing uses a high-speed brushless motor, gives you multiple speed settings, a 1-tap boost mode, 4 nozzles, and USB-C charging. The practical use is simple. Clean your keyboard, your PC vents, your desk mat, your camera bag, your car interior, or even outdoor gear without dragging out a full vacuum. It's compact enough to keep close, which is what makes it useful. Good tools only work when they're easy to reach. For men who care about health and productivity, cleaner gear matters. Less dust around your breathing space, less grime on the stuff you touch all day, less visual mess pulling attention. It's one of those products you don't think about buying for yourself, but once you have it, you use it all the time. Number 7. Hoto Screwdriver Pro at $60. Every man eventually hits the same point. Something loose in the house needs fixing, a battery cover on a device needs opening, a piece of gear needs upgrading, or a random screw starts mocking you from across the room. And when that happens, the difference between feeling capable and feeling irritated usually comes down to whether you have the right tool. The Hoto Screwdriver Pro earns its place because it gives you control without turning a simple job into overkill. It comes with organized bits in a layered case, adjustable power levels, USB-C charging, and an LED ring so you can actually see what you're doing. That adjustable torque matters more than people think. Sometimes you need finesse because you're opening a tech product and don't want to strip tiny screws. Other times you need more force for a sturdier fix. This handles both better than the cheap electric screwdrivers that feel weak and toy-like. And yes, it looks good. That part actually matters because tools you enjoy using tend to get used more. Whether you're tightening cabinet hardware, working on a keyboard, opening a laptop stand, fixing a drawer slide, or doing little upgrades around your office, this saves time and frustration. It's not about pretending to be a contractor. It's about handling your own environment without turning every small fix into a whole weekend drama. Number 6. ESR 3-in-1 magnetic charging station at around $70. A messy charging setup is one of those small things that quietly makes your space feel worse. Cables everywhere, phone in one corner, watch somewhere else, earbuds dead when you need them, and somehow the one cable you want is always the one that disappeared. That's why the ESR 3-in-1 magnetic charging station is such a strong desk and nightstand pick. It charges your phone, watch, and earbuds in one place, and it does it in a compact package that doesn't eat up half your table. The details are what make it better than the average charging stand. Strong magnetic hold, portrait or landscape viewing, built-in cooling fan to manage heat, and a detachable watch charger that can be plugged into any USB-C port when you travel. That last part is smart. It means one product can live on your desk all week and still make sense in your travel bag on Friday. For men trying to optimize life, convenience matters because convenience drives consistency. If charging your essentials is simple, they stay charged. If it's annoying, you end up at 6% battery during a meeting pretending everything's fine. This cleans up your space, reduces cable clutter, and makes the stuff you use every day easier to grab and go. It is basic in the best possible way. One spot, all essentials, problem solved. Number 5. eMeet S600 4K webcam at around $80. A bad webcam makes you look tired, cheap, and less prepared than you actually are. That sounds harsh, but it's true. If you spend any real time on Zoom, record content, interview remotely, coach clients, or lead calls from home, people are judging your setup whether they admit it or not. The eMeet S600 is a strong upgrade because it gives you sharp 4K video, 1080p at 60 frames, an 8-megapixel sensor, adjustable field of view, dual microphones, and a real privacy cover. Those aren't just spec sheet words. They directly change how you come across. Better low light performance means you don't look like you're calling in from a cave. Adjustable framing means you can keep the shot tight and clean instead of showing half your room. A physical privacy cover means you don't have to live with that weird low-level paranoia about the lens always staring at you. It also works easily with Windows, Mac, Zoom, OBS, Twitch, YouTube, all the usual platforms. That ease matters because a lot of men do not want to spend 2 hours troubleshooting software just to look normal on a meeting. If your work happens online, this is not vanity tech. It is professional hygiene. And if you're creating content on the side, it gives you a much cleaner starting point without making you jump straight into full camera gear. Number 4. Ugreen Nexo 100-watt charger at around $80. If you travel with a laptop, phone, watch, earbuds, maybe a tablet, maybe a handheld console, then you already know the real problem is never the devices. It's the pile of charging junk they force you to carry. That's why a proper travel charger changes everything. The Ugreen Nexo is such a smart pick because it condenses a whole mess of cables and bricks into one clean solution. You get 100 watts of output, 2 USB-C ports, 1 USB-A port, a retractable USB-C cable, and a wall plug that flips right out. That means fewer separate parts to pack, fewer things to forget, and way less bag clutter. The retractable cable is the feature that makes it feel thoughtful instead of generic. It's built for real travel, not just sitting pretty on a product page. You can charge a laptop, phone, or multiple devices without juggling extra accessories or wondering which charger is in which pocket. For men who move between office, home, airport, hotel, and coffee shop, this kind of tech pays for itself in reduced annoyance alone. And that matters. When your gear is simpler, you move faster. Less unpacking, less cable spaghetti, less heat, less friction. It's one of those tools that makes your routine feel more locked in, and that's exactly what good travel tech is supposed to do. Number 3. Hodo Handheld Vacuum and Air Duster at around $90. This is the kind of product that sounds like a luxury until you realize it fixes 5 annoying little problems every week. The Hodo Handheld Vacuum and Air Duster combines vacuuming, blowing, inflating, and even vacuum sealing into one portable tool. It's battery-powered, charges by USB-C, puts out 20,000 PA of suction, runs at 96,000 RPM, gives you 3 cleaning modes, and lasts up to 35 minutes. That's a serious amount of utility in something small enough to keep in your car or drawer. Here's where it becomes real-life useful. Crumbs in the car, dust on the desk, dirt around a keyboard, debris in the corners of a gear bag, air mattress or travel pillow that needs inflating, vacuum bag for packing. You stop needing a separate tool for every little job. And because it's compact, you actually use it instead of telling yourself you'll deal with it later. For a health-conscious man, that matters more than it sounds. Cleaner air around your workspace, cleaner surfaces you touch all day, less buildup in the car you sit in, less background grime stressing out your environment. It's also just satisfying. You see a mess, you fix it in under a minute, and you move on. That is exactly the kind of friction-reducing tech a grown man appreciates more every year. Number 2. DockCase Smart MagSafe M.2 SSD enclosure at around $95. If you shoot video, manage large files, back up work on the go, or just hate the feeling of running out of storage at the worst possible time, this one makes a lot of sense. The DockCase MagSafe SSD enclosure is a small, overbuilt little beast that turns tiny M.22230 drives into fast portable storage. The body is compact, it attaches magnetically, it has a built-in screen, runs at up to 10 gigabit transfer speeds, and moves files fast enough that a 12 gigabyte transfer can happen in under 15 seconds. That is not casual user territory, but for the right guy, it is insanely useful. The biggest win is that it turns storage into something you'll actually carry. No giant hard drive bouncing around in a pouch, no cable dangling like it's trying to escape your bag, no sketchy file transfers while traveling. It also has smart power management, so even if it gets knocked off or unplugged, it shuts down safely to protect your files. That matters because losing footage, documents, or client work ruins your day fast. If you shoot content with your phone, manage work files across devices, or just want a more compact backup setup, this is the kind of product that feels excessive right up until the day it saves you. Number 1. Lark PureVis 2. Water bottle at around $99. If you're a man in your 30s or 40s, hydration is one of those things you know matters, but still somehow underdo when life gets busy. Coffee happens, meetings happen, travel happens, workouts happen, and suddenly it's 4 p.m. and you've had nowhere near enough water. That's why the Lark PureVis 2 takes the top spot. It doesn't just hold water. It makes hydration more automatic and more sanitary. You get a 2-stage filtration system, purification tech that activates every 2 hours to help keep the bottle clean and stink-free, and app support so you can track how much water you're actually drinking. That combination is what makes it worth caring about. A lot of premium bottles are just expensive metal tubes with nice branding. This one actually changes behavior. Filtered water on the go means fewer excuses to skip drinking. Self-cleaning tech means less bacteria buildup in the thing you're putting near your mouth every day. Hydration tracking means you stop guessing and start seeing whether your energy, training, and focus are being supported or sabotaged by something as basic as water intake. For a health-conscious man, that isn't small. Better hydration helps everything feel more stable. Your energy, your workouts, your appetite control, your recovery, even your patience. This is one of the rare gadgets that doesn't just organize your tech life. It improves your actual body, and that's why it earns number 1. 10 tech picks under $100 that actually do something useful, not just something flashy. A cleaner desk, better hydration, less cable chaos, sharper calls, safer hearing, easier travel, and tools that let you handle your own space like an adult. That's the goal. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe, drop a like, and tell me which product you'd actually buy first, because there's a very good chance your next favorite upgrade is one of these. Looking for the best tech under $100 that actually improves your daily life? In this video, I'm breaking down 10 Amazon gadgets that help you work smarter, travel lighter, stay more organized, and keep your setup clean. From the Ugreen Nexo 100-watt charger and a Meet S600 4K webcam to the Lark PureVis 2-bottle, Hoto handheld vacuum, ESR 3-in-1 charger, and more. These are practical upgrades for your desk, office, travel bag, and everyday routine. If you want useful tech with real features, real value, and zero fluff, this list is packed with smart picks for grown men today.